You know. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another Stay Fishy Friday. I hope the sound is good right now.
Oh yeah, we got a house full and the mic is on. I didn't change it from when we fixed it last time. We threw it on.
It's fucking terrible.
Oh no.
It's terrible. Change it back to the.
Yeah.
You're still getting mic somehow.
Getting mine.
No. No, stop. Just
Yeah, you can put it down there. It's just
It's on there. It's on real. All right, guys, how's that sound? It's on the Logitech Brio now.
it's terrible.
That's fine, man.
I'll restart it just to make sure.
Because nobody here said it's terrible.
Oh yeah. So again.
I don't know what's going on then. Worked so hard to get this stream going together.
This program sucks.
There's a thing in the mic over there. Oh, it's not plugged in?
No, it's not plugged in.
Next, default will be Logitech Brio. Use device, timestamps. Okay. All right, how's that for Mike?
Don't hear nothing.
Someone said you're bad.
I see the thing is going. The monitor's going.
Nope, it's still bad.
I said, I don't know. I need you here early to set this up every time. I need help. If the audio's bad, there's nothing I can do about it.
Cancel it, restart it on straight green lamps. I don't know.
Oh.
All right, how's that? That's another microphone.
I can keep her. She's getting screwed. I'll keep her till she is.
It's saying it's working.
Give me this.
Properties.
Still bad.
This is why I need you here early, Josh.
I get here as fast as I can. Literally can.
You're fine.
No, it's not better. It's still the same.
All right, how's that?
When it first comes through, there's a delay on here, like 30 seconds.
No. Yeah, I don't know what else to do, guys. I switched from the Yeti mic to the webcam mic, which worked last week. I don't know what's messing up things.
There's probably an update to this program or something that you didn't download.
No, it's automatically updating. You guys talk. You guys go on. I'm trying to figure this out.
Nothing to talk about. They can't hear.
Don't worry, we'll talk. It's fine.
I mean, someone said you can unplug the mic and restart it. I don't know.
All right, we're going to do that.
And somebody said you might have your mic going through a digital effects rack. On the
No,
video.
no, don't have that. None of that.
I don't know what fun it is. So it's not above everything.
No, it's one of the USBs.
Well, shut up. There's like 69 USBs on this.
Unplug each one. Good, leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Good, it's great. Much better. It's
Okay, fine. Now let's move on with the. I hate these programs. These programs suck. Nothing got touched since last week. Nothing. I literally came into the. Oh, now I got to restart the camera.
Yeah, it's everybody.
Deactivate. Activate. Okay. There we go. Now, literally, I didn't do anything. I came into the live stream and with the same settings last week, and then I turned on the lights, and my lights blew, and then the other one blew. And then we've been working for the last 45 minutes trying to get these lights on. Turns out it's a fuse on each light that blew. And, you know, me and Skylar are plugging them in everywhere. We're doing everything. We finally get them on out there. We come back in here, they still don't work. That's how we realized it was a fuse.
When's the last time you restarted this computer?
Oh, every time we start a live stream. It's the only time the computer's used. They said it's good. It's good. It's all working now. So stop. Let's move on. All right. So this week here, we've got lots of things to talk about. Sorry, guys. I will, from now on, start doing a little live stream, a pre-test live stream at like 5 o'clock. I'll put extra time in, and I'll come in, do a live stream, test it all out, and then shut it down, and then start, the one that's timed and ready to go. So I will check that out. This is, yes, the baby is adorable. Whoever said that, that was Heidi Feta Place. Thank you very much. She is adorable. That is my granddaughter. She is adorable. But we have Josh and his old lady.
Old lady.
Are you not his old lady?
Yeah. Let's not bring age.
No, it's nothing to do with age. That would be old lady. OL lady is old lady.
Old lady.
You know?
Old lady.
Like if me and Skylar were dating, she'd be my old lady. She's young as can be.
I don't think she could be an old lady if she tried.
You're not getting it right, okay? It's my old lady. It's my old man. You know, it's that kind of thing, okay?
All right, I'll be an old lady.
Okay. So,
Without the D.
and then we have Skylar, and she's an entity all her own. Oh my God. And then we have Sheila. Tiffany. Sheila's your mom.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. There's 5 daughters in that family or something like that. How many times have you been here?
I've been here a couple times.
A couple times.
Yeah,
Both times I was drunk?
absolutely. But so was I, so it's only
Okay. So you haven't been here before.
that is my first time.
Okay. And then we have your favorite host, Bigrich. Sorry, Josh, but I have to say the truth.
I mean, I'm just saying, every time I've started to stream, the sound and video has been great.
I want to say that when you went away on vacation, we made the most money we've ever made with just me and Skylar here.
Because they all missed me.
Oh, they wanted to pay for you to get home?
Yeah, apparently you guys were, I'll save that for next week.
Okay. We were not sitting there begging for money, trust me.
No, you guys were deep throating Joey's cheese balls down there, I heard.
Oh my God. What kind of talk is that? Where is...
No.
Okay. Let's move on to the Tracy update, okay?
Sister.
Let's move on to the Tracy update.
Yes,
Let's,
please.
forget what they're saying. Forget about Joey. It's the Tracy update, guys. Y'all want to know. Now, she's been doing great this week. She has not gone number 2 for like once in every 8 days for the last, half a month. We were worried. It was terrible. We're feeding her 3 times a day and she's not going. So that's a big worry for people taking care of somebody, You guys are all like probably laughing your butt off. Why he's talking about that? But it's a big medical worry, So then, we call in the doctor, we get an x-ray, the x-ray comes back. Yes, she's full of shit.
Oh my.
So the doctor prescribed, all kinds of different stuff, Colate and all this different stuff. It was crazy. But out of nowhere, she just turns the tables and she starts going number 2 every single day for the last 2 weeks. It has been crazy. First, Mara's like, because she worked 3 days in a row. And she's like, Rich, I know you're telling her to hold it until I'm here. I didn't say nothing. Then Mara left and I had 2 days to take care of Tracy. And, I was like, Trace, come on. You're supposed to keep this for Mara. Next thing you know, Mara's back for a day and then she's off for a day. And it was crazy. So every single day for the last 2 weeks, she's gone. We weighed her today. She is 103 pounds. So she's lost 10 pounds just by going to the bathroom. So, but that's not the good news. She's back to being her not bloated self. She's doing better. Her breathing is way better. Her coughing is way better. Sometimes she gets to the point where she don't feel the stuff in her and she don't cough it up. And then we have to internally suction her out. Otherwise, her lungs fills up with fluid. She can get pneumonia. So, we're fighting an endless battle here. Always something. But, this week here, let me change this and show you guys what has happened. Tracy, remember I told you she started getting movement in her feet or toes, and then her feet, and then her legs, and she'd move her legs every once in a while, this and that. And then, she moves her head up and her shoulder up when I'm like trying to work and put the pillow behind her. She'll move up by herself. Well, this week I was telling her, because I'm thinking I've always been trying to get her to squeeze my hand, right? She hasn't moved her arms though, So I'm like, honey, can you raise your leg? Can you lower your leg? That kind of stuff. And she's starting to do that. Let me put this video on and I'll talk about it while it's happening. Is that not it? That's audio input. Media source. There we go. Now, her leg was straight down. She picked it up herself. Look at her moving it up and down as I asked her to move it up and down. Now, this goes on for like 20 minutes. I mean, I'm amazed as can be. And she is listening. She's pulling it up. She's pulling it down. There was a few times where she did the opposite of what I asked. But she's doing this all on her own. I mean, this is a new movement. If she can move like this, look at that movement. That is progress. She's doing this on her own. This ain't like you stick a needle on her toe and she pulls away from it. This is her own movement without a reaction to something. No stimuli reaction. She's doing this on her own. Now, I told her to put her leg all the way down, and I even helped her put it down, and she laid it down. When I told her to pick it back up, she picked it back up, and not only that, but picked her foot up off the bed and brought her knee all the way up to her chest like that. I was just amazed. I was in tears that day. It was a joyous day. I seen something I haven't seen before, and she's doing such a good job. And I'm trying to talk to her through leg movement now, because she's able to do leg movement. So this is a huge, huge step forward, And Mara swears to God she's there and she understands us, because she helps us when we're trying to take care of her, and lifts her head and stuff like that when we're trying to do things. And every time that I change her, when I'm done, I tell her put her legs down and she can stretch now, and she stretches every single time. She knows the routine. I mean, she knows, and she's on it. This is her moving herself. I cannot believe this. This is not just I'm not grabbing her knee or poking her toe with a needle or something. She's moving herself. This is amazing. And it went on for like a half hour. Even after I told her, lay her leg down and take a break. She kept on trying to go and go and go, and like she was so excited to do it, I was enthralled. I was amazed. So I had to take a picture, but I had to move it off screen where you don't see, her lower body area and stuff like that. And look how high she's bringing her leg up. Her leg's almost straight up and her knees bent. And, it just made me so happy. But if we keep watching here, I'll keep talking. But when she starts watching, or when we start talking, you'll see me push her leg down flat. And then I tell her, go ahead and lift it up. And she lifts her, not only her knee, but her feet too, up off of the bed about a foot, and raises the whole thing up. Put your leg down. I was just so amazed. All the way down. She's making great recovery. All the way down. And you know what I say to them doctors and the people that say I should let her go? Down. There you go. That's what I say to you. I'm sorry. I can't see you. All the way down. Oh yeah. You don't see me. Well, I just flipped off all them doctors. Okay. All right, lift it all the way up. Stay off the screen. All the way up. Yes, I stay off the screen. Lift your leg up. If I can move this down, I can make it to where we're on there too. Are you gonna take it off now? No, I'm not done. Up. Put it too far down. One up. There we go. Now we got the logo now under the webcam. There we are. So now we can keep talking. Look at the baby. Go ahead and lift your leg all the way down. So she's doing this, for a while, and I'm trying to test her. Come on, now, you guys may think it's repetitive, but I'm testing the crap out of her. Now, I pushed her leg down. Stretch. Now, here, I asked her to... You can stretch. No, stop. I asked her to, move her leg up. No, and here she lifts her foot off of the bed. Okay, hang on a second. All right, lift your leg up. She lifts her foot off the bed and bends her knee all the way up again. I'm like, oh my God, honey, you're there. You're understanding. You're fighting so good. You're doing so good. I mean, I was in tears at this point. She was just so good, and she acted like she wanted to show off that she could move her leg like that. You know. All I know is this is a big leap forward in her movements, and she's like, I'm ready to cry right now. She's doing so good. I'm ecstatic with it. So this is a big jump forward, and you know, I know it's only one leg, but this is something she's never done before. So I'm ecstatic with it, and I think that she is amazing. She is coming back. She is fighting, and there hasn't been 1 week that we haven't noticed some sort of progression, you know. And to all these people that say, you know, I'm being selfish and I should let her go, I can't. There's no plug to pull. She's not on no machines. She's on a mist machine so that she don't get a dried out lung and get a mucus plug, you know, which will close off a section of your lungs. That's all she's on. We give her mist to her lungs. Because normal people breathe in through their mouth or their nose. It goes through your sinuses, warms up, gets moisturized, and then goes into your lungs. She don't have that. She's breathing through this tube right here. So anybody on a trach needs the moist air, right? That's all. She's incredible. She's doing leaps and bounds above what the doctor said she'd ever do. You know, so that's my Tracy update. That ain't the big news, but that's the Tracy update. I hope you guys liked it. I couldn't wait to tell you guys. I really couldn't. Oh my goodness. What was that?
The webcam.
Okay, where is there's the Tracy update. Tracy slides. There we go. Okay. So, anything you gotta talk about before I give them the big news?
Laura update.
She's right
Hi,
here.
sweetheart. Hi, sweetheart.
She's like this close from
Grandpa's here.
crawling. That's about it.
Does she do the whole get on her knees and bounce back and forth?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, she's ready to crawl. I raised 3 kids. I know these things.
We got to pay a horse rider $10. He sent in a super sticker of an avocado flying. It kind of looked like this.
Hi, sweetheart. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me go off of here and come back onto here. That's the only one.
Oh, there. I'm not.
Okay.
Everyone's saying that's an amazing Tracy update, which it is.
Yes. I mean, she's fighting to come back. Where you guys remember? That doctor came out and he's like, "Look, she's on 8 machines. Her body is dead. If I take her off of any one of these machines, she will die." And then, you know, he had us all in tears and he left. Another doctor come in and said, "Look, let's give her another CAT scan next Friday. Maybe there's some swelling on the brain." And then next Friday came. By next Friday to do the CAT scan, she was already off 7 of those machines. And I'm looking to find that doctor to whoop his ass. Because, what?
She keeps trying to send a super chat.
Oh, the baby?
Yeah.
So, from them telling us that she'll never recover, she'll never come off of their machines, she will die with any one of these machines coming up, to being off of their machines for 2.5 years now, and now she's moving more than she's ever had before. That just proves that I'm right. Give her more time and she will continue to keep proving. You know, she's never hit a plateau where she isn't going up. You know, every week we find something. So it's taken some time, yes. More time than I'd like, yes. I don't have a life. I am here all the time taking care of her. I cannot leave. So like today, I got to leave because Mara, the nurse, was here, and I got to leave and go, tomorrow's video is going to be amazing. You guys got to watch it. I got to donate a tank to the Cleveland Public Defender's Office. And we're working with them getting community service kids or people here. So I got to go out. Now, this is the first time in my life I was excited to go downtown Cleveland. I always hated going down there. Watch the video tomorrow and watch what happens. And watch. I'm so happy. You know, I gave a homeless man a hot dog. It's so fun. Just watch tomorrow's video. It's awesome. And then what else are we getting to here? The big news. We'll wait on that a little bit. Oh, you got the kitty.
Yeah.
Laura's Batman.
Oh, Laura, isn't that a beautiful kitty? Soft, huh? She is petting him. Can you put him in the camera where she's petting him?
Oh yeah.
She put her hand right onto him. It's okay. You can pet him. Aw, that's adorable. Okay.
All right. So Loki update. As you can see, he's still here. He's still alive.
Brutus hasn't gotten him yet.
Yeah. Key word. Yeah. All right. There's a super chat I missed. Jim Sheasley, $5 says Bigrich. They said the same thing about me when I was in a coma. And look at Jim now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Jim, I didn't know that. You were in a coma and they said you were brain dead and there's no reason to bring you back. Pull the plug. That's crazy. Look at you now. I would have never known that. I would have never known. And that's all I think Tracy needs is more time. You know, I see her progressing. You know, I see her, you know, having, you know, smirks on her face, smiles on her face, frowns, and actually crying. You know, when I first told her about Alora, she had tears dripping down her face. It was a beautiful moment. I can't even talk about some things, but I saw that she was there. You know, you can tell when someone's there, and the tears coming down her eyes because I'm telling her about her granddaughter. You got to understand, Tracy had 3 boys and me. She was surrounded with testosterone her whole life. All she wanted was a girl, and we gave up after 3. And you know, now to have a granddaughter that's a baby girl, oh my God, Tracy would be so in love. I don't think you'd be able to take her home. You'd have to take Tracy home with you. She would be so in love. Oh my God. So yeah, she was something special, and she's making her way back. That's all. I know it from the bottom of my heart, and I don't care what anybody else says. You know, these cruel people that says let her pass, you know, you have no heart. You are the bottom of the pit on humanity, people. Stop talking to me about it. I'll just delete your comments and never talk to you again. You're worthless to me. You stand behind your family. You fight. You do whatever it takes, and you keep going, no matter how long. You know, do you know what I felt like after 7 months of 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, taking care of Tracy? I'm getting 15-minute naps all night long, and I'm sleeping with my head on the side of her bed in my house. You know, it was crazy. I don't know how I got past it, because now that I lost the second nurse, I don't know how I was able to do the 124 hours a week I did before, because now I'm doing it again, and it seems impossible to me. But you do it, you know, you just do it. There's no giving up. There's no retreating. There's no giving up at all. You have to do it. You know, you find a way. You do it for your kids. You do it for your wife. I hope you do it for your parents. Everybody says, you know, this crazy stuff that, oh, you're a special type person. No, I'm not. You know, everybody should do this for their family. I'm not doing nothing special. I'm fighting to keep her alive so that she can heal. That's all. You know, and everybody should be it. That's everybody should do that. I couldn't imagine. There's people out there that have lost their children. Can you imagine that? If I lost my kids, I'd have to die with them. There's no way I could. I'm not strong enough to go on without my kids. I don't. There's some people with real strength out there. You know, they've lost their kids. They've gone past it, and they're talking to me, and I can't see it. I don't understand it. It's crazy, but I don't know.
Do you see that, Laura? That mullet right there is bigger than you.
Well, you know, I do look like Cousin It from behind. It's so cute, sweetheart. Oh my God. All right, so watch the video tomorrow. It's going to be great. It's one of my favorites. And, you know, I at the end, I start talking about how I used to love coming down to Cleveland only for one reason. You have to go to court, whether it's, you know, housing court, divorce court, criminal court, felony court, whatever the reason to be, and you don't want to be there. But there's always a hot dog stand on the corner. So that was my little treat. wait till tomorrow, and I relive my treat because we stopped at a hot dog stand after we did the tank. Oh my God, it was so great. But then some guy walks up to me and he's like, "Oh, dude, I love your hair," right? And I didn't know he set me up.
You're in Cleveland.
We're in Cleveland. He's dressed better than me. I look more homeless than he did. You know what I'm saying? So he comes up to me. He's like, "Dude, I love your hair." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah." And he's like, "Oh, that should be a Guinness Book of World Records." I'm like, "Wait, did you recognize me? Or are you saying, I didn't know whether he just said that." And I'm like, "I was in the Guinness Book of World Records, And I tell him about all this and that. And I'm waiting for my Italian sausage to be made. Finally, I get it. And I go to walk away. And he goes, "Bro, can you spare a hot dog?" I'm like, oh.
I mean, if he's asking for food, he's in a situation. If he's asking for money, he might be
Asking for money, right. So instead of getting my change, I went ahead and told the guy, "How much change you owe me?" He goes, $7. I'm like, "Get this man whatever hot dog he wants, and you keep the rest." And I walked away, and it was a good time down there. We had a good time at the public defender's office. When have you ever gone to Cleveland and had a good time?
So I work down there, and they're relentless. Like I'll be walking to work from the parking garage at like 6:15 in the morning, and they'll be just coming up on you, bro. You got any money? Come on, man. I know you're going to work. You got money. Every morning.
I got money. I got 3 kids and a house and a house payment and car payments and insurance. So anyways, let's get to the fishy questions, and I will break the big news to you guys.
So everyone talking about Brian. Yes, he had some complications, and it's sad. Hopefully that works out.
Well, he's home now.
Yeah.
He made it through his surgery, and he's home now. And I talked to him yesterday, and I told him I'm crossing fingers for you to get healed up better, and everything's he's doing okay. Thank you for the concern.
Oh, she is not wanting to stay still. I'll tell you that much. She's wanting to go.
She's wanting to go.
Uh-huh.
What happened with your woman?
They're outside looking at the fish.
Okay, so I want to tell him the story, the news.
Sambo says, "Hey, I need some advice, please. I'm moving about
Yes.
24 hours away. I'm driving, and I have a stingray I need to transport with me. How can I keep the water warm that long? Your advice is appreciated."
Okay, here's what we do. If everybody says to use a pickup truck or a trailer or whatever, keep the fish up front with you. If you're comfortably warm, it's going to be around 70, 72 degrees. The fish will still be fine during that temperature, okay? Especially because there's in a cooler and you put him in there at probably 78 to 82 degrees, and he's in a cooler. So at the worst case scenario, he'll cool down to 72, 71 degrees that you are comfortable at, right? So keep him in the cab with you. Always have some sort of, don't just use a air stone, use a sponge filter that's out of one of your tanks. Or go to the pet store and buy a used sponge filter, something you can put in there that already has bacteria in it so that it's getting, filtered the whole, I don't know how long your drive is. If it's
24 hours.
It can't be a 24-hour drive.
What he said.
24-hour drive, you need filtration. You can't just, have an air stone in there. He's going to be swimming in his own pee. So you can do water changes at different truck stops and stuff. But, best thing is put a filter in there. Then you don't need to do no water changes at all. 1 or 2 sponge filters that are being used already, we live by them. We have like 10 of them running in our spare quarantine tanks that are always charged with bacteria that we take on our trips with us, and then we put back when we come back. Why put an air stone in when you can put a sponge filter in? It's not much of a difference. There's no difference in the amount of energy it uses, but it makes a world of difference with them swimming in their own pee. So that's my suggestion. Use a Walmart tub or a cooler. A cooler is nice because you can close the lid, but you got to drill a hole through to have your hose going in, because if you close the lid, you kink the hose if you got it through, So drill a hole through, put a hose through, put your sponge filter in it, and then close that lid, and you don't have water spillages. If you just use a tub, Water will come out over its lid if you hit the brakes or take off too fast. Any other comments on that? That's about
You
as much
can
as I
use
can.
a power inverter and use an actual, like a 100-watt heater, and actually heat the
If you
water
want
if you
to.
want. It's all possible.
But let's say the power goes out. 24 hours later, your tank's down to 69 degrees. Your fish are still alive. They're not living their optimal, life, but they do live, and then you bring it back up to temperature. So, not a big deal with that.
For a stingray, 68 is the temperature they start dying off.
Right. That's why I said 69 is the lowest you want to go.
Cycling Fever says, is Schwarzenegger the only xanthic iridescent shark in the world? Awesome fish. That we know of right now, yes.
I haven't seen any more.
Never seen another one, but there has to be.
Has to be. But we have ran across probably 3 now xanthic clown knives. We have 3 out there.
Those are a dime a dozen.
Yes, but I haven't seen them around, and now we're collecting them. You know what I'm saying?
They're all over the pet stores. You just don't go to the pet store very often. They're there. But no.
Oh, yeah.
Xanthic.
AZ Fish Room also said, and I forgot about this. Thank you, AZ. Don't feed your fish, your stingray, for at least 3 days beforehand. He says 24 hours, but we don't do it for 3 days. That way, they're not peeing and pooping in the water and making it nasty to where your filter has to work. It's called purging them. You just don't feed them 3 days beforehand. They'll live. Fish can go 2 weeks without food. Don't worry. Not a tiny little baby, but I mean, your established fish, they can go 2 weeks without food. Don't feed them for 3 days. Everything else I told you should be on tack. We're good there.
What else do we got here? Everyone's noticing Alora, how she sucks on her fingers. She always used the middle too. It always looks like she's saying, I love you.
No, it looks like she's saying, rock on. Love you, sweetheart.
She's not addicted to binkies or nothing like that. We had no problem transitioning her to, solid. So we've gotten lucky.
Okay, Josh. Mr. Rogers says, hey, y'all, I have a albino lungfin Oscar trying to breed with my red Oscar. Think it would be a sweet mixed breed, or are they going to just make basic tiger Oscar babies? Here's the difference. You're going to see that there could be 2 or 3 albinos, a bunch of regulars. You're going to have a difference in the output. There's no known science that says if you put an albino with a red, it's going to come out all albino. It'll never happen. Okay. You can put an albino with an albino and still have, only 2 or 3 albinos and then, 9 regulars. So it's a luck of the draw. It's a genetics thing, so just cross your fingers and hope for the best.
She straight looks at me and says, Mama. I'm like, I'm not your mom.
Maybe she thinks it's an all-encompassing name.
Maybe. Oh, you just read that one?
Skylar looks so bored.
I read that one.
Why do you look bored? You saw that too? I looked at it to see what they're talking about.
I'm just playing with Loki.
Are you bored?
No.
Okay. Skylar is the type of girl that you can set her in a round room with no windows and turn on one light bulb, and she will have a blast. She'll be sitting there singing and dancing and moving around and doing all kinds. She has a blast. She's like the most upbeat little young person I've ever met.
Also, yes, if you have a longfin Oscar, there is a chance that some of them will come out longfin. It is a gene that carries on to the babies. This is a general knowledge for all fish. If you have a short body fish, you breed that short body fish, some of the babies might come out short body.
Scotty Boy says she looks like a Bond villain stroking the cat. That's funny.
What you doing?
Okay, Hip Hop Hillbilly says, what kind of Geophagus do you guys have? Love that fish and want to look into getting one. I had the president of the Ohio Cichlid Association come over today. He goes, oh my God, people will buy that fish just to show it. That's how beautiful that fish is. Mm-hmm. And so I'm going to take it to OCA next year and show it. Why not?
It's a very exquisite. It's a red earth eater.
Fishing with Dano says, or wait, Mr. Skippadodoa says, Rich is never getting that kitty back.
You already know that.
That's my cat. The thing bites me. I put it in my room at night, and I'm sitting there sleeping. I only get like half-hour sleeps between taking care of Tracy all night long. And that's if I can fall asleep. So I finally fall asleep, and then the cat comes over. It claws both sides of my heel and bites it. And I wake up screaming, you know. I'm like, ow, what the hell is
Cat's
that?
in my room now at night, basically.
Cat's in her room at night. Oh, my goodness. Did we keep the jelly? Of course we did.
I'm getting rid of him now.
AJ says, did you guys keep the jelly?
He's still here. I haven't found nobody to take him. Someone out on there said it is a Viveni, and it is not.
No, it's, what was the name of it we come up with?
So it resembles most the red earth eater with the streamers and the trailers, but it's kind of hard to say. The markings really don't match up with one in specific, and you look at the pictures on the internet and it looks nothing like, you know, any of them.
Right.
But as far as the face structure, you can at least narrow it down with that. And a little bit of the fin structure. I don't even know where we got that from. I mean, there's 20 people that message in on a video and say, "Hey, that's my fish." I'm like, well,
okay. He's
like,
still kicking.
like some guy today, I posted that video of the gar I'm getting rid of, and he's like, "Hey, I want my gar back. That's my old gar," and I'm like, "Fine, but
if he donated it, we have it on film."
I'm like, A, it's not your gar, and I'm like, B, what size tank do you have? 75. I'm like, for one, this gar was dropped off a week ago. And B, this gar is 2 foot long.
We'll never go into 75.
Right.
75 is 18 inches thick. Gars do not bend like a clown knife. Gars need a way to turn around. You know what I'm saying? So in a 75, he would be over there and he'd be like, and he'd hit and he'd freak out, and then he'd be this way, you know? So
I'm just getting an increase of, you know, people. Like, I got a call from a girl in Lorraine, and she's like, "Hey, I just bought some fish off of you, and I'm wondering if I can come back and do it." I'm like, for one, wasn't me. B, I don't know who you are. I don't know why people randomly message you and thank you or someone. I'm like, I was not in Lorraine selling fish.
right.
I'm like, if you know us, then you came to my house and my house only.
Yeah, we don't take fish anywhere other than if we're on a trip, you know, like to Michigan or New York or something, and we have, you know, rescues lined up, and then somebody along that rescue says, "Hey, do you have an alligator gar?" We'll bring that alligator gar to give it to him if he's got a big enough tank, you know, and do that kind of stuff. But
Well, after Josh reads the super chat.
Jim Sheasley, $10, has just bought 3 denizen barbs, put in quarantine, started to show ick. 2 other fish in quarantine have died. Raised the temp to 87.5. Still showing signs after two days. Also added a bit of salt.
dude, there's nothing more you can do. I mean,
Can add ick treatment.
you can add the ick treatment, but all that does is kill the babies. In other words, the things that are already on the fish will not stop. Now, the 87 degrees will kill all babies, so that's why we don't use ick medication here. We just turn the temperature up. The salt will also kill babies. It's redundancy.
See, on
And
larger fish, with older fish, that's a good practice. But like, as far as the babies and whatnot, like, I brought in, you know, that little 4-inch arapaima, it got ick. And if you know about baby fish, they stress out a lot easier. So you can't wait the 7-day life cycle and be able to let them rid them itself. So you have to kind of attack it from all ends. Use the ick treatment, the heat, and you should be done in 2 3 days.
Before you read that, Rich, yeah, remind everybody next week is not going to be PG.
Okay, let's go ahead and drop the big news. Okay, the big news is next week's live stream will not be at 6 p.m. Next week's live stream will not be PG. Do not bring your children to it. It will be 3 hours later. So if it's at 4 o'clock in your country or 2 o'clock in your whatever time zone, it's 3 hours later. We're on at 6 p.m. Eastern time. We're now going on at 9 p.m. Okay. The king of DIY, Joey Mullins, is coming here, Waru Joey, and he's doing a talk in the Medina Fish Show. After that, we're coming here and we're going to be straight on the live. It's going to be us with all of our glory. Okay, this whole rivalry thing between us has been building up. It's going to build up more. Josh has got some new memes. We're retaliating back. So while he's here, it will not be PG. Okay.
And it will be at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock at night. 3 hours later than you normally see it. So if you watch it at 2 in the afternoon, it's going to be on at 5 in the afternoon. If you watch it at 6 in the morning, it's going to be on at 9 in the morning. 3 hours later than you normally watch it. Here at 6 o'clock, we're going on at 9 p.m.
Fishing with Dano, there's not going to be a swear jar, period.
No swear jar. We're going to tape up the top of the swear jar. There will be nothing but cussing. Hey, there's going to be swearing. There's going to be yelling. There's going to be laughing. There's going to be jokes. There's going to be rudeness. There's going to be X-rated talk. There might even be nudity. Who knows? I'm just saying, someone's going to show their ass. So no children next week. This is the big news.
I'm just saying, what Joey gets you to do on a live stream, what is he going to get you to do in person?
You know what I'm saying? He's coming after us with these memes. I mean, he is a troll and a half. Let me tell you, he's something else. He took I said I like Joey's balls. I meant he goes after these other YouTubers. He stands up to these corporations, and on that video, he took it out, and it just says, I like DIY Joey's balls. And he's like, I knew it. He's in love with me. Rich, profess your love. Oh, my God. Way to take it out of context.
And here, he's probably going to take that clip you just said. Here's on 2 different instances, Bigrich says.
I've got a bunch of stuff I've saved. Hey, I haven't been loading the pistol. I've been loading, right? I'm putting I got some things to fire back with. So, Joey Mullins, look out, son. We're coming for you. Next week's live show will be amazing. But remember, 3 hours later than what you normally watch it at. I will, tomorrow morning, I'll put up the countdown for it so that we can advertise the tar out of it all week. He's going to be right here in that seat, right there.
All right, Brittany Zibla's $20 says, how many boxes of Grape Crush did you get, Big Rich? The cart looks stocked. Love the vids this week. Seeing Reap feed the grapes to DJ and Hubert was so cute. Skylar, your comment on Big Rich overdoing it was hilarious.
Okay, I think we got 26 boxes, and now I almost doubled what I had here at home. So if at any time I run out, I've got, some spares set aside stashed. But I usually buy about that, whatever they have on the shelf every week.
Hey, what's the drinking word?
We don't have one.
We don't have one. Just if you see me drink, you drink. You see Josh drink, you drink.
Or it's hashtag DIY Joey's balls.
Don't talk about like that around your daughter.
Sorry, sweetheart.
Yes. The world's all full of peaches and cream and flowers, sweetie.
And that's why you won't be here next Friday.
You will not be here.
You can't be around a big bad mean Joey.
All right. Drinking word for next week will probably
hashtag poor. Rendition of hashtag poor Diesel, hashtag poor Joey. There might be a lot of peanut butter.
Someone had said that. If Joey, comes in, make sure Rich don't answer the door with peanut butter or something like that. And don't let him invite you out to his big deck.
That'll be 2 a.m. for me. You better drink some coffee because it's gonna be a great one.
You can't miss this one. This is a once in a lifetime live stream.
It might be on air when it's on air and not streamed afterwards. Depends how bad it gets. We'll make that decision.
We should make a video, DIY peanut butter. All right.
Will you and Joey sleep in a tent in the backyard?
Absolutely not. He's too frisky. You know what I'm saying? I got me a woman. She may not be here right now, but I'm a loyal man. I don't care how hard or what he wants or what's in his heart. He ain't getting none of this.
So wait until he pulls out the peanut butter.
Oh, everyone's like, I'd love to see Joey pushed into the pool. Dude, it's happening. It's a matter of time. Me and Reaper have been planning. We've been plotting. It's going to happen. And especially because he said he would not swim in that pool with the fishes. Oh, that meant right then and there he's going swimming.
Is he scared?
He had a little squirt.
I'll put him in.
Little Joey, little squirt.
He's scared of Laura. You want to go swimming in there? They'll do it, won't you? Yeah. Oh, just don't pull my beard hair. Quiet night tonight.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone asking. The Tracy update's 10 to 15 minutes in.
Oh my God. Hip Hop Hillbilly. How do you know this? Okay. He says, Big Rich, just remember, a cat isn't like a dog. Their tongue hurts getting the peanut butter off. Now, I wouldn't have known this. I learned it from Hip Hop Hillbilly. I just want to know how you learned this, son. Did you try a cat and a dog with the peanut butter? I mean, come on. Let us all in on this. We need to know. Inquiring minds, you know. Oh, Reaper's here.
Brooke Hawley says he wants to swim in there. Did you see him swim in Cannon's Pond? Well,
No.
we shall see. We shall see.
Which reminds me, Kenan called me and asked me for some cichlids. He's coming up in April. He's going to be here doing a collab with us, and we're going to give him a bunch of cichlids to take down to his pond.
What are you doing?
So,
You dancing? You dancing?
Fishy with Dano says, can Big Rich wear Joey around the rescue in one of Alora's baby carrier?
That'd be hilarious.
Oh, I'm doing it. He has nothing to say about it. Do you know how many people were like, I wanted to quit the whole, YouTube or Facebook thing, but then you and Joey started this up and it renewed it, and I cannot leave the internet now.
I mean, it's up to your, people you follow to make stuff fun and lighthearted.
We try and make everything fun,
There's accounts I've followed forever, and they're always there. And then there's accounts you follow, and you're like, "This is stupid. Why did I follow them?" And then you're like, "Oh, I'm getting this off my page." But as long as they're funny and give you what you want, you stick around.
Remember I said something about Hip Hop Hillbilly? How do you know, how the difference between a cat and a dog?
Mm-hmm.
He goes, we've all had our drunk nights. He's funny. OG Foster here says, greetings from St. Louis, working trip. Glad to have Fishy Friday while out of town. Aw, thanks, OBG Foster.
What's the plan with the sturgeon tank when he goes outside? So I'm going to try my best to not take the sturgeon outside because realistically, once he goes outside, we will never see him. He's going to eat the baby koi as we've seen in the tank with the shack koi. And it's just going to be a problem. I mean, we have to figure out a way to feed him during the winter. So I might try. We have him in tropical water right now, and he's thriving. So he might even go into the monster pond.
Could be.
But we shall see. He's getting close to 3 foot now. Once he starts hitting, 3.5 foot, we'll start, contemplating it. But right now, I have the sturgeon in the 750. And it was an empty tank. We didn't know what to do with it.
You missed one Shaq Coy.
I know he's in there.
You saw him?
Yeah.
Okay, I saw him today. What did you do with the baby Fly River turtle in the 1,000? I can't find him.
He's in the quarantine tank, the 150.
The 150?
And he's on a strict pellet diet.
Oh, so you're trying to do a shell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm showing people. I'm like, I know there's just today, I had, Lou from Ohio Cichlid Association came over with their speaker, and I'm like, I know there's a baby Fly River turtle in here. He's under one of these logs, and we're looking and looking.
There's one in the 150, one in the 600 with the stingrays, and then 4400 and Hubert.
Okay.
I forgot what I was
Okay.
saying.
Prince Vino says, is a swim bladder problem a death sentence? It doesn't have to be.
Depends
if you catch
how
it
soon
early.
you catch it.
Right. If you catch it early, you can do Epsom salt. Epsom salt is a diuretic, and it will make them like you feed yourself X-Lax. It'll expel everything out of their system, and hopefully they'll expel a fart bubble, and they'll be fine.
That's for bloat.
It's a possibility. Is all I'm saying. That's one thing worth trying because it's cheap as can be. We've actually had fish to where we had to stick a needle in there and suck out the air, and then they lived just fine. We've also had fish that we stuck a needle in there, sucked out the air, they were fine for overnight, woke up in the morning, they were dead. So, I mean, it's not a hit or miss. It's rough, So, try the diuretic, which is Epsom salt. And then after that, if they start, okay, if a fish starts floating at the top and their skin is out of the water, they will get a bacterial infection there. They'll also have fungal. And then they'll die from that as opposed to the bubble in their system keeping them up, because it's hard for them to swim down if the air wants to make them non-buoyant. They want to float. So, but when they're floating, they have skin out of the water, and then their slime layer disappears. Then any bacteria will eat away at their skin, and they get really sick, and they die from that.
Reaper, $5. Says hit that like button and please share. It's going to be an amazing Fishy Friday next week. Well, yes, it is, Reap. This should be one for the books. I'll tell you that one.
Oh, it's going to be one for the books. We're doing the Medina Fish Show, and as soon as he's done with his talk, we're coming here. A bunch of people are coming here with us, but we're going online, and we will be tipsy. We will already be drunk. So it's going to be a laugh-a-palooza. There might be shots fired, you know what I'm saying? There might be, there's going to be, swearing. There might even be nudity. I'm just saying someone's going to show their ass. So come one, come all to the midnight ball. We're going to have a blast.
Well, don't say that. You'll get everyone and their brother showing up here when he's told them not to come.
I don't mean here. I mean to the live stream.
Well, you got to be specific. Because I've gotten so many damn messages.
During the last week, Skylar's been tore up. I've been tore up with messages about wanting appointments for this weekend, And we're telling everybody no, and we're telling, oh my God, it's been crazy. Even our friends are like, Olivia and her husband, our mods, Janie and
Everybody.
Oh, dude, there's so many people that are like, we're coming over Friday, blah,
People
blah,
have
blah.
been messaging my private Facebook account and asking me about it.
And you feel bad, you got to say no. But
I don't have to say no, but here's the thing. Friday night, we're going to be at the show from, 7 o'clock until 8, 6 o'clock until 8 o'clock. Then we come here and we start the live from 9 until 11, right? Unless we go over. Now, what are all these people going to do while we're doing the live stream? I can't entertain them. Are they going to be walking around freely in the house? Are they going to be in the fish room? Are they going to be hanging out? And then when we get done, Do they expect to party until 4 or 5 in the morning? Here's my problem. I got to get up first thing Saturday morning. We've got plans.
All
Me
day
and Joey
Saturday.
has plans all day. It's already mapped out. The itinerary is set. You know what I'm saying? And then Sunday, the itinerary set with tours at local fish stores. I already set it up with the owners and stuff. So, I mean, I don't have spare times to just hang out and party. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say to these people. I don't know how to, I don't know, you know? So,
I'll share with you what I would do after the show.
okay.
We got Weird Matter says, is this going to end up like a OnlyFans situation?
Hell
It might.
Yeah, his ad is OnlyFans. Fishy, what Dano said.
He takes provocative pictures with his fish.
You ain't getting none of me.
Where we at? Will anybody be drinking toilet paper rolls?
You know what? Don't hold that against me. I was thirsty.
Says $2. Rich, get the toilet paper rolls ready.
Oh my God. I was thirsty. I looked down. I saw, I thought it was a cup. And I went, it was dry. It was the driest drink I ever had. Well, you know what? I got fit for like 2 weeks. People caught this on their TV or their computers, and they still shotted it and put it up as a meme on Facebook. Oh my God, it was hilarious. Yes, ma'am.
I need you real quick.
Hang
All
on,
right.
the nurse is calling.
You're good. You're good. Let me get my comments back up.
Oh.
I'll take over. Now he's walking in the walls. I'm sitting there thinking that he pulled a you.
Yeah, I know. Did you not see me almost knock over the green screen when I came back
No,
in?
I
Oh, well, that
wasn't
happened too.
Is it possible you'll get so blitzed that you forget to do the live show? No,
Heck
I'll,
no.
I'll make sure that we are here to do the live show. Someone has to drive these people to do the show. Just saying. Will Joey be able to sit through a flight after the live stream? He's not leaving right after the live stream. He's spending the weekend here. We have a whole itinerary ready,
Stay.
so
I can't stay.
we'll all be ready. Thank you.
What does she need?
She's just moving an awful lot. I asked you to come grab her.
Brittany, hand me my drink. Hand me my
She's
phone.
trying to grab my cup and pull it over, and I can't take a drink.
Here, I'll
Sit in your chairs. Go
I
on.
gotta get my drink.
Yeah,
I don't have my drink. Yeah, I need another drink. I don't have nothing.
All right.
Do you know where to get your drink?
Can,
It's in the
can,
kitchen. I
can
literally
you like
looked
shush?
up. I'm
Like
coming
I'm
back.
on the live stream.
What's that?
How rude.
I said, can you like
What
shush?
do you mean, how rude? What'd I do wrong?
She's talking to me
Oh,
because
okay.
I said shush.
Oh, okay.
Josh, any particular reason you aren't into saltwater
What
fish
did you
and
want
tanks? Yes, there is
What?
one big reason. Saltwater, for one, the evaporation rate is 10 times more than a normal freshwater aquarium.
Have you cleaned up the salt off the top of
You
the saltwater
then
tank?
get salt
It's called
creep.
salt creep. Horrible.
It's terrible. I just don't enjoy it. It smells more. It's
Uh-oh.
just bad.
Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun.
King of DIY says, what I missed. Start everything completely over.
Okay, here's the deal. The king of DIY
So we got
definitely
about him.
watches OFR videos, okay? He's here now. Hi, Joey. How you doing, buddy?
All right, so everything bad I said prior, just go ahead and nix that.
Nix that.
Right now, we got our buddy Joey on stream.
Yeah, didn't you just badmouth him or something? I'm kidding, Joey. He did not.
Oh, but
I've been telling everybody how you're coming next week, and oh my God, how you're showing up next week. Shut your mouth, Josh. And we're doing the Medina show. I'm going to go and watch and grade you, buddy. I'm going to grade you on this. And then when you're done with that show, we're coming here doing the live stream. And oh my God, we have been, Joey, me, Skylar, Josh has been hit up with so many people trying to come by this weekend. It has been non-stop. It has been crazy, including our own people, our own friends, and our own people we haven't talked to in years.
Joey, I'm going to let you pick the next post that I post. Pick a number 1, 2, or 3.
He's got 3 memes ready for you, buddy.
You pick the number, and I'll post that one because I don't know which one to post. They're all amazing.
Joey, are you bringing the mankini?
The live streams are always fun. Yes, they are. They are a great time. I mean, the best time for people, you're online, you're watching someone, you're laughing the whole time, and all of a sudden you're like, holy crap, an hour and a half just went by.
That's when you're having fun, yeah.
Exactly.
Having a great time.
I mean, if you're on somewhere, there's a lot of dead space, and you're just staring at a screen, they're like, yeah. Not fun. But, you get some
When we were on
drinking
Joey's
involved.
podcast, there was not a second of silence. We just had nonstop fun until he asked me about Tracy. And then it went dun, dun, dun. And then I started talking about Tracy, which was still compelling. Everyone wanted to hear, But, that was a great interview. I liked that interview. I thought for sure he'd be calling me back in a week or so to interview me again because that was a good interview. And you know what? He called me back and all he wanted was nudes.
I'm having a hard time, figuring out something. Read that last comment by Mr. King of DIY. Scroll it down.
No, I'm going the wrong way. Here we go.
Down, right there. He said what?
Memes. Oh, right. Because you're 12.
What is that? That's technically a meme.
That's your meme to us, son.
Just saying that. Oh, look, there's a fish in his crotch. Look at that.
Joey's always got a fish in his crotch. You know that.
I said, all right, because I'm 12. All I know is the amount of positive feedback we've got from this little feud we have going on with Joey.
Fake feud.
There's been so many people that have messaged in and said, you know what, I was done with Facebook.
There's people that said, I'm done. I want out of Facebook, and you guys brought me back in with this. This is hilarious.
Yeah.
That's great,
But it can only get better. Just saying. So I need you to pick a number 1 through 3, bud, and we'll run with that one
first. Then you'll get the other 2.
I'm just having a hard time figuring out which one I want to post.
Yeah, they're all.
Joey, your bedroom is right there, buddy. I'm right over there. I'm looking at it right now. It's the dragon.
Right next to the box of lube. Yeah. Right.
Stop it. It's Josh's old room with the dragons and the dragon ceiling fan. It's got dragon wings for the ceiling fan blades.
And cameras and. Oh man. He said life's better with a little Joey in it. Emphasis.
Is that what he does when he gets a new woman? Hey, I'd like to introduce you to little Joey.
Lori Kish, $5 says like and share, everyone. Prayers for Tracy. Thanks, Lori.
Oh, thank you, Lori. That's amazing. Thank you.
Oh, you know who's gonna get to meet Joey next week?
Tracy.
Flabby!
Oh,
And Sylvester.
I'm so glad you're sitting next to him, not me.
No, Joey's gonna be sitting
I'm gonna
next
be
to me.
I'm not even gonna be on the live stream.
Joey says, let the live stream vote on which one. Show us. Oh, we definitely can. We got 24 minutes. Whichever one gets the most votes, 1, 2, or 3, we'll post that one starting now. Go.
Dude,
I'll count them.
Unfiltered Fish Keeper says, Big Rich, are you guys going to reenact any Swayze movies for us? Patrick Swayze had Ghost where, the guy behind the girl and it was in love, and Joey's all in love with me and stuff.
I think you might be the one in love
3
with Joey.
is the leader right now. 2's at a close second. Up. They're tied. 2, 3. Oh, 3, 2, 3, 3.
I don't even know which one is which.
3's a good one.
Three's a good one.
Oh man. Oh, but 3.
Release it, Josh.
But
Release it.
But 2 is a good one.
3 wins.
All right. Well, you go ahead and talk. I'll go ahead and make a post.
All right. What
Okay.
time is the live stream next week? It's gonna be at 9 o'clock.
9 p.m. or that thereabouts. It could be a little earlier. It could be a little later. It all depends. But it's gonna be around that time. Just know.
Which is 3 hours more than the normal time that you watch. You watch at 2 in the afternoon, it's going to be 5 in the afternoon. We come out at 6 p.m. Now we're coming out at 9 p.m. Okay.
Oh man, this is good.
Raheem, you're here just in time. The king of DIY Joey is here. Waru Joey, as what I like to call him, is DIY Joey. Jens Clark Carlson says, "Do a dirty dancing." Come on, Joey. Do you think you can land there? There's an idea for a meme, Josh. We'll put Joey in a little white little skirt and let him run at me. I'm man enough, I can lift him.
All right. You gotta keep talking.
Oh my God. Stephen Bundling says, "Why am I getting a premonition of the Bruce Willis Ving Rhames scene from Pulp Fiction?" Do you remember that movie? Oh my, squeal like a pig. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's horrible. Stephen, I thought you were my friend, buddy. Oh my God.
Wait, but
You, it will not be
Who's
little
who?
Joey lifting me over his head. Trust that. It'll be me lifting Joey over my head.
Oh, guys, just you wait to the video today.
You guys got to
And
watch the
tomorrow.
video tomorrow. It's
Yeah,
great.
just wait for the video tomorrow.
oh man.
Bucky Donner, is tomorrow coming with you, Joey, or is she fish sitting? She is not going to be coming. She's going to be sitting at home fish sitting.
Oh, she's gonna be watching that live stream.
She's going to be watching that live stream. She's a little jealous. Just saying. But she's a good girl. She's going to be home fish sitting. She's well trained. Isn't that right, Joey? I'm getting in trouble every second I talk. I'm sorry, Tamara. Tamara, whatever, however you say it.
tomorrow.
Tamara.
I'm talking out loud. Keep talking because I might slip up and ruin this for everyone.
Okay.
Okay, guys, make sure you're in our Facebook group.
Yeah, so
Rescue.
you know what? We're gonna talk about that just a little bit more because we are slowly phasing out the group, and we're gonna dial back more and more stuff that's
Now,
out
what he's
there.
talking about
It's
is
just
Ohio
doing-
Fish Rescue 501c3 is the group.
Yes,
Ohio Fish Rescue is the page.
correct.
So we don't get monetized from the group.
But the only
We're
thing
working on the page hard.
the only thing the group is going to be used for is if we have a rescue that we can't do personally.
Let's say
we're
someone
gonna
calls
post
from
it to the group,
Montana and says, "I have 2 Oscars." Post it to the group,
and then
and
someone
we'll try
around
and
you
find somebody
might
close to
be
you
able to
to
help.
come pick them up. Yes.
But all communications through OFR, fish that we are rehoming, people trying to give us fish, tours. We now have set hours for tours. We have Sundays and Tuesdays from 12 to 5. You can come Saturday or Tuesday between those hours, and the only thing you have to do, it's a bag of shrimp per head, and you can come and check out the fish tanks. If someone wants a tour outside of them hours, then you can go ahead and schedule that, and there'll be a little bit more that has to come with that. As far as rehoming
Right.
fish, I post a video Thursday or Friday, and then I have
Every week.
pickups. I have pickups if there's enough fish to go out. But yes, I try and do it weekly. Saturdays from 12 to 5. Also,
Fish
Monday through Thursday from 4 to 6. Those are the hours I'm available for fish pickups. So he does the tours, I do the fish pickups. But if there is a scheduled tour, either he can do it or I can do it. Stipulations will
I
follow.
do the cleaning.
And
I do the carrying. I do the bills. I do everything else. He does the fish gives out.
I do the real cleaning. I clean the filters. I clean.
You do clean the filters. I will give you that.
You clean the glass. I clean the filters.
I clean the inside,
And then-
the outside,
And then
the gravel. You clean just the filter.
I clean the filters. I clean
Once
the
every
inside, the
6
big
months.
tanks. I clean bullshit.
Did you see the look on
And
his
how
face?
many? And
Did you
how
see the
many
look on his
times?
face?
And how many times do I clean the outside too? It's a
Oh,
pain in
you
the
stop
ass.
it. All right. The king of DIY says, Tamara is far from jealous. Hey, I know she's seen all this. I know she's jealous.
Joey says it's so funny watching Josh try to spell.
Stephen Bundle says, just kidding. It'll be like Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze. That would be Bigrich. And then Skyler as Sam Elliott.
Never seen that movie.
I tried to tell you it's a great movie. Look at all these references.
I fell asleep when I tried to watch it.
Oh my God. I'm trying to tell her, this is how I became a bouncer. It's time to be nice until it's time not to be nice. You try hard first, and then you remove the problem.
Or you fell asleep after 5 minutes.
She fell asleep. Yeah, she fell asleep.
What do you think of that caption?
Post that.
Dad, if you agree, press post. So there we go.
Haven't seen.
Read it all out, why don't you?
Hey, Rich.
Post it. Post it. This is what you deserve, Joey. You get this
Wait,
because
no.
of being you, buddy.
Wait. I gotta tag him too. There we go. We gotta tag the man, the myth, the legend. Spoken.
Why are you tagging
like,
me?
Spoken like a true white guy.
He is a true white guy.
No, that there's that meme rolling around. It says, all typical white guys always post the man, the lift, the legend. Then it's just Austin, a picture of Austin, like just some random dude.
Well, every time Joey talks about it, he posts a picture of me. You know what I'm saying?
All right, guys, Facebook it up. Just saying. There we go. Okay, let's get back to these YouTube
Look at Joey.
comments.
He goes, look how excited I make these two boys.
Look how excited I make myself. All right, all messages.
Joey's going to be locked in a tank. Big Rich saying he puts the lotion on his skin or it gets the hose again.
I'm just saying that meme, as soon as I seen that post by Joey, that meme came to me, and I'm like, I gotta do this. So like, I always think of something. I'm like, what's something everyone will know, and like, all across the world. So I'm like, everyone knows Buffalo Bill.
Yeah.
It was posted on Facebook.
Oh man. Sure does have a pretty mouth. Cannot see the post here now. I posted it just to Facebook. But if you do not have a Facebook, you can still go on and view it. It is open to the public. You do not need to have an account to
Right.
view it.
Right.
You just need an account to post and comment. Ohio Fish Rescue. That's the page where everything is posted. There we go. I can even, hit the post, share it, and put a link in the bio. There you go. Copy
Because
link.
Joey can put me on there as anybody he wants, but the fact that you put him on there as Herbert the Pervert, perfect.
He said the meme is accurate.
The
thought
meme
so.
is accurate.
Oh man.
Joey, don't get scared. We still love you, buddy.
Just know that one was mild.
Very mild.
Mm. And now I got a bunch of new ideas tonight. Man.
Oh yeah.
And I gotta pull this one up. There we go. Bam. Got it. We're good. So for those of you, the link is posted. I just posted it in the comments. How is Nigel liking his new abode, Skylar?
Oh, he's loving it. He's got some snail friends. We're about to put. What's the kind of catfish we're putting in it? Rich?
Core cat.
Yeah, we're gonna try and catch a koi cat to put in with him too, because it's really hard to clean out that tank because the opening's so small. But he loves it.
Joey says, so the joke is I'm going to have my wit with Rich. Sounds like a roast of Rich and not me. Ha 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 ha.
Herbert never actually made contact. Herbert keeps trying.
He always walks towards him and says, get your fat ass back here.
But Chris just outwalked him. You know, Herbert's the pervert in the walker, you know. The fact is, Joey, no matter how hard you try, you can't get this fat ass. No matter how much it turns you on, no matter, you know, how hard you think about things, it ain't gonna happen.
Wait until Dilly pulls out his cheese balls.
Oh, well, he might get Skylar with the cheese balls, but not me. She's the one that loves the cheese balls. Oh, wait, you love cheese balls? You know what old men have? Cheesy balls. You get that from under cheese? You just gotta scrape it.
Put the kids to bed. Put the kids to bed. I repeat, put the kids to bed.
Boop, boop, boop. The warning.
Toward the respect says Joey's about to play Super Smash Bros. Oh man.
You ever seen that guy that goes to prison and the first time he gets, you know, butt raped? That look on his face? Remember that, because that's how Joey's going to look.
Somebody was asking an actual fish question just recently.
No way, a fish question? We're not on it? Where's it at?
Big Rich, are you gonna braid your hair for Joey?
Isn't that like a girl going to get head or some shit? What is that? What is that?
You put your hair in a ponytail, you know it's going down. Just saying.
Oh my God.
That girl's going to town.
Wait a minute. Corey from Aquarium Co-op was in the chat? He left because, you know, DIY Joey was here.
Yeah, I don't think
they don't get along.
He was here. Josh, any update on the tiger muskie?
Well, now I got to go look.
Tiger muskie died a long time ago. That thing came in so tiny. I tried
he died like in
them up.
Like 6 days.
Yeah.
Dude, Corey wasn't here.
Yeah, I think he was just pulling the cheese balls.
He's pulling our cheese balls?
My second and third generation fry are breeding. Is that a bad thing like humans or no matter?
Oh, yeah. The more generations you get, the more.
So with no matter
slap
what
around,
you are breeding, you want to go ahead and mix different males and females in if you want to keep on breeding.
No. Stop breeding. Stop inbreeding. Stop family breeding. Bring in some fresh meat. Okay, that's all. Real simple.
Yeah, next week Joey's 100% gonna flap around and find out. His nipples are gonna be sore.
All right, so in case you guys didn't hear, next week we're having the only one time a year children friendly
Joey's
OFR.
the fresh meat.
Joey's fresh live stream. Not open for children. It's not good for children. Get your children out of here. You know, seriously. 9 o'clock next week.
Eastern
3
time.
hours. 3 hours past what
Plus
you
or
normally
minus.
watch.
Plus or minus. It's a roundabout time. We might not be exactly here 9
no.
p.m. We might be
We should be back here
8:45.
by 8:30. We
might
will be here by 9.
9:15.
We'll be here by 9.
Lube up the sharks. I repeat, lube up the sharks.
No.
OFR After Dark next Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. That's right. It's going
but-
down.
Moby Dick of Happiness says yes because we've all been so child friendly tonight.
Joey says, why do you think it won't be PG?
Because you're gonna.
Because
be
you're
here.
going to be here, you douche. It's, nothing you say is PG. Trust me.
And the reactions you cause won't be PG. Just saying. Don't drop the net, Joey. AZ Fishroom says, Joey, I've seen your Instagram lives. LOL. Nothing PG about it.
We're warning our people of you, Joey, coming in here. You'll be sitting in this room here. Let me shut off this whole thing here. Let me go this way. Go this way. Here we go. Let me turn off. What's this? Don't turn it off.
You're not pressing. There you go. Oh, you got the background.
I got that one.
Backgrounds on backgrounds on backgrounds.
All right.
Bam.
There you go. Now this will be us and Joey sitting here, but let me see what else. Yeah, that'll just be us and Joey. Okay.
Somebody asked if I could knock over the screen now.
What screen?
This one. I mean, I can, but I don't think that's a good idea.
Joey Mullen commenting on the meme. If it gets too hot and sweaty for you in the fish room, feel free to take off your shirt, Rich. Mmm.
And who's Herbert the pervert? That is Joey DIY Joey, the king of DIY, otherwise known as AKA Waru Joey, AKA the. I don't want to say it.
Yes.
Did you just say asshole? Holy shit! No, the perv. I was gonna say. What the hell, dude? He's not an asshole.
No,
I hang out with him at all the
I'm
shows.
just messing
He's
with you
funny
guys.
as shit.
I'm just messing with you.
Okay, because when I go to
I'm
shows,
just kidding.
if Joey's there, I'm thinking, yes, we're gonna have a great time.
I'm
'Cause-
just messing.
No, you go there and Joey's drinking a little bit and I'm drinking a little bit. We have a fucking blast.
I'm just messing.
Okay. And, you know, this whole meme wars thing, that's one thing, but
The funny thing is, people thought we were serious in the beginning.
oh, dude, they jumped down his throat thinking, you know, don't you disrespect OFR, you know. They jumped down his throat.
No, but I like the people saying, "Oh, Team Joey, Team OFR." They're going at it. It's great. I
Well,
love
that's some fun stuff right there.
it. All right, we got 5 minutes, everyone. Rejection kills women. Oh, rejection kills women, doesn't it? LOL.
Mr. Midnight to you says Skylar is a Freudian slip.
I don't know who deleted that, but I read it, so it got in there. We have some mods that do some extra
I'm just
deleting.
messing around, guys.
Oh, so next Friday live stream, is Joey going to be sitting on your lap?
Torta D Disrespect says, oh my God, she insulted Big
I'm
Rich's
just
man.
messing around.
That's funny. No, that's funny. That's funny.
hilarious.
You better not talk about my man like that. He said, oh, no, you didn't.
Wait. Now. You stop it. That's the gayest I've ever acted right there. I'm saying.
Bullshit.
What?
You just
You've
like sure?
You've never seen words.
Next week, Stay Fishy Friday. Tune in. Be there, be square. Because I've got stories to tell.
Oh my God.
Gonna need a lot of baby wipes and Astroglide.
Now that's a weekend.
Big Rich, you forgot to throw your hair while saying that.
Oh, that's a weekend.
No, he's talking about the stop it.
Oh yeah. Stop it. I'm afraid if I punch her, she might punch me back harder.
Don't turn into Leahy and Randy, boy.
I'm not turning into Leahy because I am the alcohol.
I am the liquor.
That's a great show. I don't care who you are. That's a great show.
Let the liquor do
Prince
the
You know what?
thing.
You know what kills me? That was like 40 minutes from Joey's house. Is where that was all videotaped.
Prince Vino says, thanks, guys. You make this obscure and difficult hobby much more pleasurable, easy, and fun to be a part of the
Aw,
faith community.
thank
Kudos,
you.
gents. Thanks, buddy.
That's awesome. Thank
And I guess we can go ahead and give a round of applause to Joey, too.
you. Joey's our man. If he can't do it, no one can.
All right, Brittany Ziblis, $5 says, I heard Rogue #69 was your color, Big Rich. Hope the pink bikini is on deck.
That's Rouge.
Rouge, yeah. AZ Fish Room gifted 5 memberships to Chevy Fish, Janie Googla, Evelyn Seymour, Wolverine
Wait,
Hoosier,
Janie, she's already our mod.
Claude Eddie Quando. Yeah, but now she has a membership.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for another great Stay Fishy Friday. We'll see you in person for the next one, OFR. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Love and hugs sent.
Aw,
Bambi
thank you, Bambi.
McCluskey.
She's going to spend the night here next week.
Nice. If my tiger muskie doesn't get too big before I can build my pond, would you like mine? He's about 10 inches now.
Mhm.
And eats
Absolutely.
super well. Never fed him live fish. That would be awesome. Let us know. So my goal was always to have
No,
a
you will
muskie.
fall into one of these things to where we will raise your fish and you can watch him. We will not get rid of him. He will be
We want to put the muskie in the monster pond. That's the ultimate goal.
eventually.
But
yeah.
I don't want a wild caught one because they're freaking psycho.
They are.
But if you get one tank raised, he's on prepared foods, they're a little bit more docile.
Okay, now we got these
Oh yeah, we forgot to do that.
and this and a cuttlebone. But I
So-
forget.
We'll do that. We'll sign off. We have a cuttlebone for Mr. TJ. We threw the slip away, so we don't know who sent it. But we have some
I forgot.
Missouri tortoise diet, which we are running through at an alarming pace. Some tortoises can freaking eat.
They eat.
And we have some gourmet pellets for Mr. TJ. He is a dolphin cockatoo. And we actually got contacted by someone. Just so happens the week we got TJ was the week that their fish store was robbed and they stole their Goffin's cockatoo named Simon.
The same
And
kind, yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I don't believe this is your bird, but what does your bird say? I'll check the band. You know, after
They had the
talking
number for
to
the
him,
band. Yeah.
after talking to her, they're like, yeah, Simon says this, this, and that. I'm like, well, TJ says this, this, and this. I'm sorry about your bird, but she's like, yeah, that's not our bird. We just did everything. I hope you guys don't mind that we called in. I'm like, not at all. If you want to read us the band, I'll check the band just in case, but I don't think this is your bird. Here's how we got him. Here's the story. And, you know, she was a little bit at ease, but it sucks that, you know, things like that happen. Someone
does,
breaks
yeah.
into a pet store and
That's
steals a
awful.
bird.
That's horrible.
Like, what's wrong
Stealing
with you?
pets is the worst. Yeah, you can get money from them, selling them, but you're taking someone's
You're-
best friend away. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh,
It ain't just a pet at that point.
Who took Joey away from you?
Tomorrow. She took my Joey, damn it.
All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's Stay Fishy Friday. Next week will be a hoot. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. If you got to stay up late,
No,
wake
no.
up
You
early,
gotta
better do it.
understand. There's this gay guy that's going to fly in, and then he's going to spend the weekend here trying to convince me to be gay. And you know, I don't want to say his name or nothing, but he's doing a talk at Medina's show. And I don't think anyone can turn me gay, but let's say, you know, more power to him. Let him
you
try.
gotta try everything once.
Oh, that's a Jerry thing. Stop it. That's what Jerry told us.
All right, guys. Gay equals happy. He said I'm very gay. All right. Okay. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed Stay Fishy Friday. We will catch you next week on an exquisite, explicit, X-rated, non-PG,
Amazing
rated R live
show.
stream.
Yes, rated
that
R live
might
stream.
be
No children. Don't bring your children to the
We
the
are
gallows.
going to end when we feel like it. It might be 2 hours.
It might be 3.
It might be never ending.
Might be a half hour.
We might kidnap him.
Oh.
It might be a half hour.
Oh no, you're gonna kidnap him. I'm already talking about that because that's my little hobbit. I'm gonna kidnap him from his wife.
All right, guys. We will see you all next week. I
Love
hope
you guys.
don't
Thank
miss
you
it.
for sticking
You
around.
better
Thank you
log
for
on and
hanging
be
out
there.
with us. You know, it's always a great time. Joey, we'll see you next week.
And as always,
Stay
stay
fishy, my friends. Oh my goodness. What a great thing. Okay, let me stop this.
That's start recording. You got to stop streaming.
I did.